And I figure, oh, maybe I have some hope with them, because here I am working on myself in here. He might be working on himself out there, and it'll be like a miracle or something, and we'll get together and live happily ever after. But part of me thinks this is just a fantasy. There's no way it's going to happen. Am I just living in some kind of weird, like, dream or something? Because, I'll be honest with you, this guy, he is large. He is the big guy. You know how fat he is? Listen, this guy's fat. No, seriously. No, he's a big guy. You know how fat he is? He's so fat he uses Twinkies for suppositories. Yeah, seriously. Okay, no, seriously, girls. No, really, come on, really. The guy, you know how your boyfriend's underwear says BBD? It says Boulevard, so yeah. Guess what? Nobody, none of those girls is smiling. They are nervous as fuck, and they're just glancing at the shrink. And the shrink says to me, Lisa, do you know why people use humor? And I go, I don't know, to make $1 million and have 3 houses? Yeah. I did not say that. I just don't know why. And she says, Lisa, we here feel that people use humor when they're trying to mask how they really feel. And I go, well, you know what, that's probably good for all these guys, but I don't know if you read my resume that I submitted with my check, but comic, I'm really fucking hilarious, so it's something I can't help. That's what I am, this is who I am, and that's how LL rolls, so. And she goes, Lisa, come on, you don't have to be funny. I'm like, oh, really? Oh, I don't have to be funny. Oh, thank you so much for enlightening me of that fact. Do you think that if I had any choice to be anything else, I would choose to be this thing? You don't think I'd rather go through my life just nice and normal? Look, I'm not skinny. I'm not pretty. I'm not classy. So guess what I am? I'm funny, okay? And funny's what I'm gonna freaking go with. But you know what? Since you're such a genius, okay? Since you're like, oh, I have a shrinky magic wand, why don't you wave that fucking thing? And you just turn me into somebody else. You know who I picked? Here's your assignment. Make me into Sandy from Grease. That's who I want to be. No, not the Sandy at the end of the movie. I want to be the one in the beginning. You know, the one with the nice yellow skirt and the little Peter Pan collar. Like the nice one. The one before she had to go and change for everybody else. You think Sandy had to be funny to get invited to parties? No. But I did, and I do. So guess what? I'm funny, Dr. Whatever the fuck. So if that's not good enough for Rosewood, lick my snatch, I'm out of here. I swear to God, I was so upset. I run out of my room. I run out of that room, run into mine. I pack all my shit up in 10 minutes. I'm getting in the car to leave. I grab my phone, and I see I have a message. It says, hey Lisa, Gordon from White Plains here. I hate to have to tell you this, but I think you want to know that our pal, Big Frank, passed away yesterday from complications of diabetes. I mean, honestly, I sat there. I stared at that phone. It had to be an hour. But then you know what I did? I got out of that car. I took all my crap in my room, I unpacked, and I stayed. And you guys will be so proud of me. I lasted the rest of that time at that freaking insane place because I knew I'd learned some stuff about myself. I didn't make fun. I didn't goof around. I didn't try to crack everybody up. I got honest, and thank God I did, because I realized the reason I overeat is because my uncle molested me when I was 11. This fucking idiot believes me. So if that had been the truth, what if this show show have a different title, like Sunday in My Pants with George. No, but the truth is, man, you don't have some big recovered memory or some big, like, revelation in therapy. You fucking don't, man. You sit there and you just do the work. It's not like one day you're reminded, oh, man, I remember when that bad man fucked my chihuahua in the ass on the floor. That's why I'm fat. Oh, and that's the problem too, by the way. I was never molested, so I don't even have that to complain about. No, every time I'm in group therapy, some lucky bitch is like, oh, my Uncle cornholed me. I'm like, how am I supposed to follow that? I mean, no, how am I supposed to complain about my little problem when no one ever cornholed me against my will? Great, another party I wasn't invited to. But I know we joke around a little, but honestly, I was good. I was very proud of myself in that joint. And you know what? When I got out, I said, I'm doing it right. I'm going to follow their rules. I didn't want to give up. The last thing I was going to do was give up after only losing 2 pounds in 28 days. Now check it out. One of their big rules when you get out is you're not allowed to date for at least a year. Because their logic is that if you're working on a relationship, you're not working on you. Well, this is going to be tough. Because I'd had boyfriends from age 13 when I got my first boyfriend to age 40. Not one break in between. Some people call this codependent. I just thought I was really popular. But I decided I'm doing it their way. When I got out of there, I said no dates, no booty calls, no boyfriends, no, oh, somebody must have put something in my drink. No. I was not going to date. I was going to be alone until I was just happy with me. A tumbleweed rolls by. Cut to 2 grown women sitting on the front porch in full antebellum garb. Why, Stella! What is that dried-up bundle rolling in? Well, that's Lisa Lampanelli's barren vagina. Empty coin purse? Why, yes, a honey-glazed ham pocket. Hollowed out haystack? Why, yes, please get that thirsty beaver or Mick Julep and collagen McCall. See? My cunt was really dry. Now, after about a year and a half as a single dad, I woke up one day in my apartment in New York and I noticed the difference. I was like, oh my God. I'm just happy. I'm content. I lived alone. I was by myself. And I said, oh my God, guess what? If I'm meant to meet a guy, I will. If I'm not meant to meet a guy, I won't. What's meant to be is meant to be. And I decided every time I started worrying about a guy, it was no good. So with this not worry, I felt my shoulders relax. I said, you know what? Time to make some changes. Let's take the career down a notch. Let's have some fun. Let's just actually lighten up. And what better way to add peace and serenity into my life than in the low-stress, supportive environment of The Celebrity Apprentice. Now, The Celebrity Apprentice is my show. It's one of those shows like I've watched every single episode, and I was so excited when they cast me. But I guess, like, I've been stress eating a little, because when I went to that show, I step on the scale, and my weight's at my all-time high, 248 pounds. And I get there, and it's a nightmare come to life. Every woman is more fit, more beautiful, more in shape than the next. There's a Miss Universe. There's supermodels. There's Cheryl Teagues. There's, get the one who resembles me most, Penn Jillette. Now people always say, is The Apprentice as hard as it looks? The Apprentice is freaking torture. I have to work 20 hours a day at the least, 6 days a week, with 18 type A douchebags. I gotta worry about getting stuffed in the trunk of Victoria Gotti's Lincoln Continental. I gotta pretend to understand one word out of the mouth of that Incredible Hulk retard. And I gotta worry about those bitches throwing me under the bus in the boardroom when I'm the smart one and they're all about as useful as a tampon at Betty White's house. And you know what the worst thing is? The worst thing about The Apprentice is I'm older. I'm heavier than all those girls, and honestly, it's just starting to get to me. In one boardroom after another, Mr. Trump's like, Teresa, you look beautiful today. Aubrey, you get more enticing with every passing week. Then he starts saying creepy shit. Lisa, doesn't Patricia look beautiful? Now honestly, I've thought about this a lot. I honestly, in my heart, know Trump didn't mean any harm. I just know it. It's just sometimes you get sick of being the age, the weight, or some other handicap where you just disappear. You cease to exist. That's the time, ladies, when those catcalls stop. Sure, in our 20s, we all complain about guys at construction sites yelling nice jugs. But wait till you're over 30, you're going to miss it. No, if you object to a guy biking by you and yelling, I want to come on your tits! Savor it. That's what those ladies in the Red Hat Society call the good old days. Throughout the course of The Apprentice, I notice that every week Donald Trump compliments every single woman, cast, crew, everybody on how they look except for me. Now, you know, after a while, I'm like, come on, man. Come on. I'm in the room, okay? I know I'm never going to win a beauty contest, okay? But I am a woman. You know what? That's it. I have had enough. I can't freaking take it. That's it. I'm sick of being invisible. I'm sick of not being noticed, okay? I am not going to be that fat chick anymore. I've tried everything. Diet, exercise. I didn't say cake. I fucking did it all. I even tried being one of those women who are big and like themselves that way. You ever see those women? I love those chicks. They're always black. There's never fucking white chicks like that. They're always black chicks. They're like, I love myself. I don't know what y'all bony ass white bitches is talking about, but I love all this. All this is just more for you to love, motherfucker. Because let's be honest, is that not what it's all about? Learn to ignore the bullshit people say is attractive and isn't, and like yourself so much on the inside that it doesn't matter what the fuck you look like on the outside. Well, you know something? That does not work. So I got weight loss surgery and I lost 170 pounds. Okay, I didn't hear you guys. Okay, I'm going to inform the front what just happened here. This happens every show. I always can see everybody. Don't even worry, because I can. There's always like 12 assholes. It's always women, because they're judgy fucking cunts.